Okay, welcome back. We are focusing now on the materials, on the embodied energy use in the construction. And I would propose that we go for the one where we had the most savings here, for example, because we still have the color code for the external walls. The blue one, it's quite minor there. So I would like to show you what we did there. So for the external walls, as I showed you before, if we push this one, that would be giving you the evidence of the material which we used. I will not do that because we know we have used the cellular lightweight blocks, but I want to show you how we put that. So the proportion you have to put there, so all the external walls are 100%, and we have a thickness of 160 millimeter. There are different options which you can choose for your external wall. If you get lost there because you're not totally sure what an exposed brick wall with internal plaster is, or facing brick of hollow concrete blocks, then there is help. The help is the handbook. So you go on the external walls, then you go for more information, or you can click the Edge User Guide. And this will indicate you now we are on materials 03 external walls. So it gets you directly to the section which you need. And then it shows you what is the intention and the approach and the methodology. So for example, the design team must select a specification that most closely resembles the external wall specified. So it doesn't have to be exactly the same one if it's not available, but it should be the closest one. I think this is a very important point which you should consider. And then here are the potential technologies which are in the Edge app, which you can click on, and there are plenty. I'm going quick through that. You can see there are plenty. For example, I have timber. It depends where you are, so there are plenty of different. I actually wanted to show you the straw bale one, which is somewhere, but okay, it doesn't matter. Then their relationship to the other measures, for example, water and energy. So the selected extended wall specification will impact the thermal insulation of the external wall element. So the energy efficiency could be adversely affected or improved by selected different specifications. So the material which you're using, the technology which you're using has an impact on the energy efficiency column. So that I just want to highlight. And then here, the compliance guidelines. That's important when you actually then go for want to have a certification. Then you have to see in the design stage, everything which is on the paper, what you have to do, how to comply. This is where you have to give the documentation, or in the post-construction stage. So this is for the external wall, and then internal walls, and it goes on. I think this handbook has over 350 pages. I downloaded it already on my desktop so that I always can change and have a look what are actually the compliance and guidelines for the app there. Okay, so we, for example, here just for the design, you need drawings clearly marking the external wall specification. You need drawing for the external wall sections, and you have to see here, for example, we have and. So we need this one and the drawing, or you have a manufacturer data sheet for specified building materials or bill of quantity and so on. So let's go close that one, go back to the Edge app. So why why did we actually get such a high how could we save so much energy, embodied energy, between the baseline and the technology, the HoloBlocks which we are used there? That is actually quite easy. In the Philippines, they're using also HoloBlocks, but they fill the HoloBlocks in with motor. So there is actually not in the construction, they use the HoloBlocks and fill them with motor. And of course, the insulation value and of course the embodied energy is in this case much higher. So we went through how it works with the energy at the app, the energy efficiency. We had the water, and now we had the materials. There will be another video coming which sums up the energy, the Edge app. Okay, thank you for listening.